Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Mark here with the Better Mark. It's an exciting weekend, and yes, Major League Baseball is still on, so we're going to get into the picks. I'm going to give you guys 5 best bets. We're going to fire from the hip today. Had a great day yesterday, cashing a lot of tickets for people that are out there on the channel. So for those of you that tailed, let's get it going again. Let's get into it. I'll give you guys my 5 best bets. I actually like this card quite a bit, to be honest. I think we have a great matchups, great edges, and I gave out a ton of picks within the college football slate that we have going as well. So those videos are up. We're going to have 3 videos where we break down the noon, the afternoon, and then the primetime games on the college football ticket. Okay, so make sure you guys all watch those videos as well. But in this video, we're going to give you 5 best bets. So let's not waste some time. Let's get into it. And if you haven't done so, make sure you guys subscribe right down below. Smash that like button. I'm at a lodge. I'm away from the office. It's Labor Day weekend. We're visiting family. If you guys have been following along, I'm in North Carolina, so it's a great place of the part of the country where I'm at. Having a lot of fun too. But bets don't sleep. So I was up early. I got to put in double the time because quite frankly, there's 40 plus college football games a day, and then also a full slate within major leagues. So giving you guys my best picks. Good luck. Let's cash some tickets and let's get down into it, okay? We're going to use Outlier for this one, and if you haven't done so, make sure you guys all check out Outlier. I'll have links down below in the description. There's a 7-day trial if you sign up with my link. It's a great betting tool. This and oddsjam, I truly don't make a bet without it. I have both apps on my phone, especially when you're traveling or you're in a pinch, times of a concern. It's unbelievable for what I use it for. So links down below for that. And also join the Discord, follow me on X, and please, if you haven't done so, check out and consider becoming a channel member. This is something where I give all these picks. I do all this for free. YouTube, for those of you who think that YouTubers make a lot of money, they don't. I don't need this money to live off of. I do this just purely out of the joy and the pride of having this platform, and I love betting, okay? That's what it comes down to. It's my passion. Some people like puzzles and building toy cars and fishing. I like to do some stuff as well. Golf, I do fish, I do hunt, but this is my true passion. So that's why I started a YouTube channel. That's why we're going to talk about it, and let's get into the picks. Okay, so consider becoming a TBM channel member down below. All right, there'll be a link for that as well. All right, but this where we're going to look into the Outlier, and you can see kind of where we're at. We're just going to talk about the 5 games. I'm not going to give you a full breakdown, but the first game that we're going to be betting on today's slate is Cleveland and Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh is starting to chalk it up. We're hearing that Skeens might be kind of shut down towards the end of the season. Kind of funny story if you look into kind of the starter for the National League All-Star game, Rookie of the Year candidate, and obviously, the innings consideration does not make him eligible for Cy Young, but it's kind of funny to see how the Pirates have transgressed throughout the course of the season. And the Indians need to start winning baseball games, 77-58. I love the Tribe here in this spot. Matthew Boyd, he can get the job done. I think Pittsburgh will give up a lot of runs. We saw yesterday's game was a shootout, and this is one where it's not going to be no different. But I do think Cleveland scores. I like them on the run line as well. But we're going to just take the safe road. We're going to take Cleveland on the money line, -162. And you can see kind of here in this first game, I'll pull it up, kind of the betting splits. You can see FanDuel has that best number, and some of the betting splits available. And I don't use betting splits too much within Major League Baseball. I think it doesn't tell the whole story. There's too much variance, but a huge consideration of the money and the run line bets are on the Indians versus the Pirates. So I love that in our direction. So lock it in, Cleveland -162 on the money line. I'm going to lay the juice to win 1 full unit, okay? I just think I'm very confident with the Indians. And there will be no Discord play of the day just because of and for time, for the sake of time. I really just want to focus on giving you guys my best bets. And I don't make these my best bets if they're not obviously eligible for that as well. So that's kind of where we're at. The next game on the card is going to be Houston and the likes of Kansas City Royals. Okay, Kansas City's been running hot. Cole Reagan's going on the bump against Yusei Kikuchi. This is one where we're going to be all over the Astros here. This is where, for those of you that have futures tickets with the Stros, congrats. We're going to bet the Astros in this spot. Kikuchi's been throwing very, very well as of recent. You can see kind of where he's at within some of the game logs. Since being acquired from Toronto, definitely bolstering that Houston rotation with Verlander's injury concerns. We're going to be on the Houston Astros, and I think this is a great price we can get them at. Okay, so when we look at this, you can find minus 135, bet ESPN. That's where we're going to be taking the Astros on the money line. Okay, love the Astros at home. All right, next game out there is the Mets and the White Sox. Okay. Davis Martin, don't know too much about him, but Jose Quintana, outstanding. Okay, a little bit of a glimpse of kind of what he should be. He's having a fantastic stretch as of recent. So I really like for the Mets to score runs on the road. Check out the wind situation, Chicago. Check out the weather a little bit. Try to find this one here on the board. Okay, but you can see right here, we're going to be taking the Mets on the run line. Great value at minus 118. Usually when I take run lines kind of in the spot, I want to find them on a plus money basis. But minus 118, I'll get down with it. Let's fade the White Sox. They just hit that 105 number for the loss column. But the Mets, I think they win by margin, get it done on the run line. So that's where I'll be with 7-10 first pitch, Mets and White Sox. And I do want to also tell you guys I won't be watching any baseball today. I'm going to have the box scores up, but this is all about football. This is the bread and butter, and this is when it all starts getting real, okay? And then we're going to go out on the West Coast, go to Coors Field for the Baltimore Orioles matchup with the Colorado Rockies. Dean Kramer has been pitching very well. However, he does still have the capability of getting blown up a little bit. Ryan Feltner, we all know that record, 1-10 on the season, 5 ERA. I do like for runs in this matchup. A little bit of a shade towards the Orioles in terms of a money line, run line perspective, but I'm not going to lay $1.58 and at minus 105. I don't think it's enough value with playing out at Coors Field where the Rockies could put up a 6-run inning at any given time, no matter who's pitching, just because of altitude and kind of those betting trends. So I do like the over in this spot. You find a juiced over 11. Anytime you hit that high of a total, you definitely don't want to play a hook. So we're going to take the over 11 here, probably around minus 120 is what that'll settle at. So that will be my 4th best bet, okay? And then the final game on the card, we're going to fade against the Los Angeles Angels, okay? I had this, but we just lost power in the whole city. We're up in the mountains, so my Wi-Fi went off. We're using a hotspot, so luckily I got done with my football recordings and now within baseball. But I want to share with you guys kind of what I've left available to talk about. The Angels, I think, have failed to cover that 1.5 point or 1.5 run on the run line in literally, I think they've covered it like 20% of the time. So there's a huge edge towards taking Seattle on the run line. Brian Wu pitching. I hope he closes the door. We get Seattle on the run line plus 105. This is a very, very strong lean and lock for me. That's why I locked it in at plus money. If I did have to give a Discord play of the day, it probably would be towards this Seattle conversation. I do like Seattle minus 160 on the money line if you don't want to get frisky with the run line, but at plus money, plus 105, that's going to be my 5th best bet on the card. So that'll about do it. That wraps it up. That's my 5 best bets. Apologies for not having that full breakdown where we got into kind of the full breakdown of what's going on, and the screen was cut off. So I do want to share with you guys the insights within the Mariners, Angels. You can see kind of how the money's flowing. We do like the fact that Seattle, unfortunately, they've only covered that 1.5, 30% of the time on the run line. But conversely, that's where we look at the Angels, not really too hot that as well. But I look for Seattle to win this game with margin. I don't think the Angels are going to score. So all we need really is Seattle to score 4 runs, and I think this one cashes. So that'll be my 5th best bet. Appreciate you guys. If you haven't done so, make sure you all subscribe down below to the channel. Become a channel member today. Check out the links, the sponsored links. Subscribe on X as well. Totally free over there on the Discord. Also, at the end of this video, there will be kind of a segue where you can click the next video up. And if you want to watch my college football plays, feel free to do so. We will have 3 college football videos today. So make sure you guys all give those a look. Good luck with your picks. Let's cash some tickets. Go Irish, and we'll see you guys all tomorrow. Cheers.